Hey, what's up guys? It's a slightly cloudy morning in my new home or current hometown of Barcelona, but it's a good day today. Something special arrived in the post. So, got the coffee. This is what arrived. Ooh, it looks so pretty. I like the new box. Bust it out. Wow. The buttons feel really nice. This D-pad thing's cool too. I guess this is the same kind of controller that they've got on the tractor gear. Wow, it's super thin. This is gonna be so good to travel with. It's really fun doing finger drumming on the other machines, but this is finally gonna make it super easy to do more switching between patterns and scenes, more like tech house, techno style stuff. Nice. Let's plug it in. Ugh, these things are always so... Nice. Alright, I've had a bit of a chance to play with it now, and there's so many cool features. I'll do more of a tutorial kind of thing later, but just to go over some of them real quickly. Your groups are along here, your patterns are down here, your scenes across there. There's these cool new ribbon controllers that I'm going to talk about more. And the way it all kind of comes together is right now, like if I grab my drum pattern I've written there, I can go into step mode, and here's your traditional 16 pad like we used to have. And you can see it getting programmed on the top here. That's the clap one, and there's the hat. And if I go into another pattern, this is your roll call. You can then also hold down step and go to see 4 drums at once, or even 8 drums at once. So you can be, I've got here like the kicks, hats and the claps, you can be seeing that all in one glance while you're programming. So you don't need the computer screen, you don't even need the screen on the machine, you can just physically press the buttons. It's way cooler. So then I wrote a bass line over here, where is it? And I just click the pattern to trigger the pattern in and out. And then I came over to this guy. I thought I'd do something melodic and play with these new sliders where you can do this note thing, which is unreal. So when you put it into notes mode, you can just slide your finger up and down these sliders, and it triggers basically the notes out of a chord. And they'll all be matched to a scale and key that you can pre-decide. Right now it's set to a mode where they play sort of like guitar chords. You can also set it to piano style chords, triads, and you can also do one where you can add in your own chords, which is super cool. So you can make your own chords and then be doing this kind of stuff. So I thought I'd record a pattern with that, doing like a... If I put it in now... Actually, I put in this one first. Where is it? I did one where it was all super loose. I turned off the quantize and just let it go in naturally, and then put a performance effect on top of it. We've got this performance effect like this, where you can just grab it and like sort of scratch it. Super cool. So I made one here, and then I thought, what if I took the same thing and I quantize it? Then I get a... So I can flick between the two, bring in a reverb bass, and then have it all kind of snap back together. Had another part over here. I think I put a filter on the drum. Oh, this can be automated like that thing I just did before. Super cool. One of my favorite things though is the lock feature. It lets you do snapshots the way I've always wanted. So you can do whatever setting you got here, and then you can lock it. Then you can go to a new setting, a new space, and you can make a totally different setting, lock that as well, and then you can jump back and forwards between the two of them. So this is amazing when you're playing live, because this might be your groove, and then you make another version of it. I've got one here. Everything's high pass filtered, different volumes, pitched up and down. There's space and verbs and stuff on there too. So I could switch back and forth. It's like a breakdown. And you guessed it, you can save 64 of these. So you can be in the middle of a set making all these different snapshots. And you don't have to just jump back and forward straight away. You can set it so that it does it gradually over time. This is super cool. You put on morph mode, and let's do target 1 bar. It'll snap in the next bar. So cool. It's turning like 10, 20 parameters and just doing them all at once, like live automation. But then you can also do it even longer. You can put it on travel mode and do whole 4 bars. So let's go 4 bars. There's a whole bunch of other stuff too. There's a proper piano roll mode. So you could draw a pitch and rhythm at the same time. Notes as well. So if I was on this patch, I can be like that. And I've got all my scales and the white ones for the root note of the octave. Amazing. You can do that with the arpeggiator as well too. It's going to be so good for writing quickly. It's going to be amazing for playing live, especially if you do tech house and techno or anything where you're switching between patterns and scenes. The browse mode's amazing too. I'm really happy with so many features on this. I'm gonna have to do some more digging and keep playing around with it to give you guys a full answer. But so far, day one playing with the Maschine Jam, it's looking pretty good. So there you go, the new Maschine Jam. Way too many things to cover in one video, so I'll do a more in-depth explanation later, maybe some tutorials. If you got any questions, leave them under the video, in the blog, or drop me an email. But it's looking good. I'm excited about this thing. All right, happy machining, guys.